is the IRB. Pierce, Connolly, Clark, McDonough, McDermott, Countess Markovich, Dr. Lynn, Elizabeth Farr, Winifred Carney, and fellow members of Cumann. They chose the GPO, the communications heart of the country, and the centre of Dublin City, as the building on which to hoist the flag of the Irish Republic. Now we will have the reading of the proclamation by Patrick Pierce, surrounded by his comrade in arms.
Irish men and Irish women, in the name of God and of the dead generations which she receives her own tradition of nationhood, Ireland through us summons her children to her flag and strikes for her freedom. Having organised and trained her manhood through her secret revolutionary organisation, the Irish Republican Brotherhood, and through her open military organisations, the Irish Volunteers and the Irish Citizen Army, have occasionally perfected her discipline. Having resolutely waited for the right moment to reveal itself, she now seizes that moment, and, supported by her exiled children in America and by gallant allies in Europe, and relying in the first on her own strength, she strikes in full confidence of victory. We declare the right of the Irish people to the ownership of Ireland and to the unfettered control of Irish destinies, to be sovereign and indefeasible. The long usurpation of that right by a foreign people and government has not extinguished the right, nor can it ever be extinguished except by the destruction of the Irish people. In every generation, the Irish people have asserted their right to national freedom and sovereignty. 6 times during the past 300 years, they have asserted it in arms. Standing on that fundamental right, and again asserting it in arms in the face of the world, we hereby proclaim the Irish Republic as a sovereign independent state, and we pledge our lives and the lives of our comrades in arms to the cause of its freedom, of its welfare, and of its exaltation among the nations. The Irish Republic is entitled to, and hereby claims, the allegiance of every Irish man and Irish woman. The Republic guarantees religious and civil liberty, equal rights and equal opportunities to all its citizens, and declares it resolved to pursue the happiness and prosperity of the whole nation and all of its parts, cherishing all of the children of the nation equally, and oblivious of the differences carefully fostered by an alien government, which have divided the minority from the majority of the past. Until our arms have brought the opportune moment for the establishment of a permanent national government representative of the whole people of Ireland and elected by the suffrages of all her men and women, the provisional government hereby constituted will administer the civil and military affairs of the Republic in trust for the people. We place the cause of the Irish Republic under the protection of the Most High God, whose blessing we evoke upon our arms, and we pray that no one who serves that cause will dishonour it by cowardice, inhumanity, or rapine. In this supreme hour, the Irish nation must, by its valour and discipline, and by the readiness of its children to sacrifice themselves for the common good, prove itself worthy of the august destiny to which it is called. Signed on behalf of the Provisional Government, Thomas J. Clark, John McDermott, Tomas McDonough, Patrick Pierce, David Chant, James Connolly, Joseph Plunkett. Comrades, volunteers, take over this building, take over this stronghold, barricade, get in positions, now! Protect all! Please cease fire and lay down your arms, comrades! Enough bloodshed! Enough bloodshed! It's time to lay down our arms!
Oh, you keep it up!
This one! Lay down your arms!
Cut it out, Paddy!
Elizabeth, the ball! Elizabeth! To do one, me, for us, for Ireland. General Lowe, and inform us of our intention to surrender.
Ah, the Paddy's a demon up, lads!
Thank you, Elizabeth.
For nearly a week, the battles held the GPO. Fighting here and in other parts of the city, it was intense for the civilians, bearing the greatest hardship. With the building on fire and crumbling down, they tried to break through the surrounding army cordon but failed. Pierce realised the futility of further fighting and took the decision to surrender. All 7 signatories, along with Captain Markovich, with fellow members of Cumann, are arrested, including Elizabeth O'Farrell and Dr. Lynn. The 7 signatories are court-martialed and sentenced to execution. The women are imprisoned.
General Lowe, we should inform you of our intention to surrender and lay down our arms. Lay down your arms, comrades. There has been enough bloodshed.
I'll blow your bloody brains out of the government! Okay, up you go, come on, out here! Let's go, buddy, come on! Come on! Move it! Move it! Buddy, come on! Come on!
"'Twas down by the glenside I met an old woman a-plucking young nettles, but she ne'er saw me coming. I listened a while to the song she was humming. Glory, oh, to the bold young man. 'Tis 50 long years since I saw the moon beaming
Well, I think it's been a fabulous reenactment of 1916. The town really put their hearts into it. They've changed the shop fronts up the town. You may have noticed that. You may have seen it earlier on. They've brought great pageantry to the whole thing and really brought us back 100 years. And I mean, it's very interesting for people of this age to see what happened 100 years ago and see where our the democracy started from.
Yes. Okay, so here with me is General Maxwell and Pádraig Pearse. Pádraig, I have to say you did an excellent job today.
Thank you, Anna. Yeah, it was really an enjoyable experience and a privilege to play such an iconic role in Irish history,
Yes.
and to try and do it justice, and I hope I did today,
Yes, I think you certainly did.
Thank
Would
you.
you like to tell me a little bit about the amount of work that has gone in?
This idea was sprung from Pauline Flood, and she had an idea to mark the 1916 anniversary in some big way for Edgeworthstown, to involve the whole community and try and reenact it that everybody can get involved. So it started with meetings 6 months ago, I suppose, and through that with a committee formed and an awful lot of volunteers, probably 100 volunteers. You can see the GPO there today. That was built handmade by volunteers.
Yes.
The coffin, the graveyard, everything was a community effort with hurling, football, gun club, fire brigade. It was really everybody in the community came together, to bring this to a success. I think I
Yes.
can take it was a success.
Yes,
Yeah.
marvellous. And you played General Maxwell.
That's right.
And how did you come to have that role?
Just turned up and got the job by mistake. Start roaring and shouting with an English accent one day, and Pauline or Jimmy stood up, one of them stood up. Perfect. That's your job from now on in. So it's like everything else. When you turn up, you tend to get a job when you stick your head inside the door. So.